Hi there. I'm here today to tell you about another one of my favorite books called A Long Walk to Water by Linda Sue Park. And this book was published in 2010 and was on the New York Times bestsellers list and has now sold over 1 million copies. So getting in the hands of lots of other people. The book was nominated for multiple awards between 2011 and 2013 and won the Jane Addams Children's Book Award in 2011 as well as the 2012 Flicker Tale Children's Book Award. A Long Walk to Water tells two different stories of two different people living in two different time periods but in the same area. And both of these characters are facing their own struggles for survival. The first character you meet is called Naya, and she lives in what's kind of to be seen as present-day Sudan, even though it takes place in 2005. And Naya is dealing with the struggle that many parts of Africa are still facing today, which is access to clean water. And we see how this affects her life and what she has to do in order to gain access to any water, let alone clean water. The other part of the story follows a person named Salva Dutt. And Salva is living in Sudan in 1985 in the midst of the Second Sudanese Civil War. And Salva, who's only 11 years old when our story begins, is just ripped from his home because of this war. And he will face unimaginable circumstances and trials as he searches for his family and just a safe place to call home. He is now a lost boy, as were another estimated 20,000 young boys in history during that time period. You see, Salva is a real person. He is a real person, and this is his story. So I read this book every year with my students of 4th grade, and to this day, they have never guessed the ending. So A Long Walk to Water by Linda Sue Park, highly, highly recommend.